Welcome back. Well, this evening we're talking about Kobasen Daycare and Pre-Primary in Katutura that has been a safe and nurturing space for children age 0 to 6 years old since its opening in 2017. But due to heavy rains, they've had their classrooms severely damaged, leaving the center in urgent need of help. And a show of community spirit, local event organizer, Sindeli Conte, and a group of artists have come together to host a special fun day, all to raise funds for a more permanent structure. Well, Sindeli, good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening, Nina. Thank you for having me, and welcome to the viewers who are tuned in to the Daily Roundup today. Yeah.
Well, to start with, tell us a bit about the daycare and pre-primary and, of course, the role that it's been playing in the Katutura community.
Basically, Nina, the Kobasen Daycare was established in 2017. It's located in the heart of Katutura, Nama location to be exact, which basically, as it says, it's a daycare and pre-primary, which basically caters for infants up to the age of 6 years. So basically the daycare, as I said, is located in Nama locations, which basically means it caters for most of the residents of Katutura, if I could put it that way. So basically the daycare has been trying very hard, and so far we've been able to establish quite a few successes from the daycare. But as we mentioned, the heavy showers that we had recently had a bit of a heavy impact in a negative way towards the daycare. So that's whereby the owners of the daycare approached me and asked, Sindeli, can you not come on board? Is there not something which we can assist us with, since you're involved in the event organizing background? So that's where I came on board, and we had a meeting, and then immediately it hit me to say, this is something in which we need to involve certain artists, people with, celebrities and so forth, to see how we can basically help this daycare going forward.
How bad was the damage to the daycare? Because we've obviously seen reports of what's happened in other parts and happened to other communities. But what was the extent of the damage to this daycare?
Basically, Nina, the first thing is the daycare is made of zinc. So it's not a well-established structure.
Right.
So that's whereby we came, because there was quite a lot of damage to the roofing itself. So usually, when it comes to infants and things, it becomes a bit of a danger with regards to health, with regards to the weather and so forth. So that's where we came on board and said, listen, can we not have a bit of a more permanent structure where we might be able to do something with concrete? That's whereby we came on board with the owners of the kindergarten, because it's only 4 teachers. So including the principal, so it's about they house about 60 infants basically. So there are about 20 infants, about another 20 from the age groups of 3 to 4, and then another 20 from 5 to 6. But as I said, the structures are not that strong.
Yeah.
So that's where we came aboard and said, listen, let's have a fun day, basically a fundraising fun day. I called up a few artists, namely maybe let's say Jericho. I spoke to Jalisa, I spoke to CJ, I spoke to Bulan, I spoke to Captain Twazi. And the thing is that what really amazed me and made me quite happy was the fact that they were all on board immediately.
Yeah.
So when I came to them and told them, listen, this is what we're planning, they were all like, no, we definitely need to do this. And let's see how we can give back to the community.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the details around the fun day and the fundraiser. When exactly it will be happening? Of course, now you've mentioned there's going to be artists, so there's going to be performances for the community and etc. What else will be happening?
Okay. With regards to the fun day, as much as the artists are involved, we're not really focusing on performances. It was basically a thing whereby we're saying, just come and spend the day with the kids. You as artists, you understand. Just come there and come engage with them, spend the day with them, basically take a few pictures, have a few motivative speeches that you can give them. Because as I said, we're not only inviting kids and parents from the daycare itself. We're basically inviting the whole Katutura and let's say the entire event to get large. So basically what is going to happen is the event is taking place this coming Saturday on the 10th of May, and will be taking place at the Moses van der Bijl Sports Field in Soweto. So basically what's going to happen is in the morning hours, say from 7 o'clock, there's going to be a parade starting from the daycare in Nama location to the sports field. That is not basic because the daycare has divided the parents and the kids into different teams. So basically, it will be a bit of a competitive, in a fun way, obviously. So we'll be having a parade from the kindergarten to the sports field.
Okay.
So the activities at the sports field will be starting at around 8 o'clock, whereby the kids will first be involved in different sporting activities, athletics. We'll be having some traditional games as well. And then later, once the kids are out of the way, we're going to be having, the adults also going to be having a bit of fun, whereby we'll be having a few soccer tournaments, we'll be having netball, we'll be having, as I said, some traditional activities in which the parents themselves are also going to be involved. And then we also decided to have a celebrity team as well, in which the artists are going to be having they'll be combining a team, whereby they'll be taking, they'll be competing against the parents. So it's just basically an initiative whereby it's just about fun and basically just a fundraising event whereby the artists have come together and said, listen, let's give back to the community. And currently, as we can see all the negative things that are happening in the country right now with regards to the killings, with gender-based violence and so forth. So basically, this is also basically a step we're taking to have a fight against that as well.
Yeah.
So that's basically it. So it will be starting on Saturday, parade from the kindergarten to the school, and then the event will be taking place during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure, of course, the owners of the kindergarten have had an estimate, around what it would cost to have the structure rebuilt and rebuilt more firmly. So what is the benchmark that you're looking towards in terms of your fundraising activities?
Nina, at this point in time, it's been quite difficult because everything obviously works with funds. And to this point, the funding that so far we've not really had concrete funding that has come through. We've sent through a few letters with regards to certain individuals, certain corporate companies, but the response has been quite not to our level that we're expecting it. But as I said, with the artist on board, it basically that has helped us in a really positive manner. So we decided, okay, let's go with what we have. So we basically, as I said, we're looking at generating enough funds, basically, just at least to have the structure in place. So if there are still probably corporate companies or individuals out there that are willing to assist these people who are in need right now, they can contact me. They can contact me. I'll just give through my cell phone number, which is 081 213 0048. 081 213 0048. They can contact me with any regards to the kindergarten and how they can assist us in this regard.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here this evening, and all the best on Saturday. And we hope you raise all the funds that you need to give the safe space back to these infants and young children that they take care of.
All right, thank you.
You
And I
so
really
much.
appreciate the attendance here and to all the viewers who've been listening to this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nina.
Well, there you have it. That was Sendeli speaking to us about Qubasen Daycare and Primary in Katatura that is hosting a fun day and fundraiser that's happening this Saturday, the 10th of May. If you'd like to get in contact with Sendeli and provide some assistance to make this dream come true, which is rebuilding the structure where the little ones were housed in, you can reach him directly on the number that he has provided for us. On that note, we wrap up today's edition of the Daily Roundup. We're back, of course, tomorrow, same time and place. For myself and the team, it's good night and thank you so much for watching.